Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I've been on this thing since October 23. Here we are in January 2024. By the way, Happy New Year's. So what is the situation here? I've been keeping chatting on this a little bit. I still have a little bit of crypto, full disclosure. I'm just going to sit on it. I just came to resign that whatever happens, happens, guys. So the situation I'm looking at this, man, is that this is a tough one, actually, guys. This is actually a tough one right here. And you have a case, it's right at the 50%. So let me go to logarithmic. What is it at? Check it out. It's above 618 on logarithmic. So, that definitely looks like a fourth wave up there of some sorts, guys. It looks like you got an extended third wave out there, is what I would guess right at this time with Bitcoin right here, this wave. And connector wave, you have a case for this is a corrective move up, which is what I thought possibly is all along. So I'll go over both scenarios. I mean, if you're bullish, this is your wave one. This was your sideways flat wave two, and it's in a wave three. And you do have a case for that. You do have a case for that. So let's pull this. Anything above 48K and it sustains above that, I would say that you have a case for. Now, let's hit all the targets. The other situation here is that, you certainly have 1, 2, 3, here's your 4, and then you got another spike up. I mean, this Bitcoin has another spike. It's pretty obvious to me that that's your typical fourth wave right there, guys. So let me put that on black. You can see your triangle right here, which is good for the altcoins because Bitcoin's just going sideways, but it's still bullish. So you certainly have a case. So this could spike up to here and then maybe up to 48. And you could have a case for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I mean, if you're bullish, then you're expecting this. It's pretty straightforward. You're expecting this to be wave one. Here's your 2, all the way up here for your 3. And then here's your 4, and then your 5, something like that. And then this will probably be some massive correction like that, like it was over here. And is how I'm looking at that, guys. So on a bullish side, I think you're okay with Bitcoin. If you still holding spot Bitcoin or anything like that, you're going to have probably a spike up to at least 45 or something like that after it's there. That's what I would think at this point. It'll come back down and then it's going to spike back up more than likely. And it could do a drastic spike like this. So, just the bullishness, the ETF news and everything behind it, I would not be surprised if you saw a spike like this. So something like, let me put that on black, something up, yeah, that's like 49K. I wouldn't be surprised if you have something like that, or at least something like this over here when this is done. And then, that'll be decision time. Now, the bearish case is that this is your typical, your A, here's your B, and then it's going up for extended C wave. So the deal is, the situation is this, is that, you can have an ABC where the C wave takes on the characteristics of a third wave, especially in crypto. So, and if that's the case, then, you have this move here. This is a correction, and then you're going to have something, like over here like that. I think either way, if you're in this area with Bitcoin, I would be expecting a pullback. Okay. I would be expecting a pullback at some point, whether you're bullish or you're bearish, So if it was me, 48, if I saw a hit at say 47 or 48K or something like that, I'd be taking some off the table. I mean, if you're long-term bullish, then checking out. So You know, it's going to have to be what's going to happen once it gets here, guys. So I do think this is going to go into March timeframe, February, March timeframe, and it's just going to grind this way. And I would expect at least this, you know, if it's bullish, probably have a correction to this area, you know, something like that, you know, and then if it's bearish, then you could be expecting something more like this, what you have over here, get back up, and then something probably a little bit more drastic, and then another correction, and then back down, you know, maybe even like that is what I would expect, guys. So, just looking at the other data on Bitcoin. So while Bitcoin's doing this, your altcoins are going to still be trending up. So I wouldn't be too concerned with that. The other one is the case for a bull case is going to be GBTC, guys. And this actually looks pretty good. You know, like here's your move, and then it came back down. And to me, for GBTC is that this is your 1-2. Here's your third wave, maybe a fourth wave, and then a fifth wave. And this is certainly a case for, hey, you got 1-2, you got 3, maybe a 4, and then up for a 5 to probably get up near those levels. And if that's the case for GBTC, that it could get over $50 or near $55, then you have a case for Bitcoin getting to 55 or near all-time highs once it gets up there. So, you know, this is definitely the GBTC is giving off characteristics here just with this wave of being a third wave. And so, you know, it's definitely a difficult decision to say, hey, is it in a bull run? Is it not in a bull run? You can see right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well into 2.618. You know, can could that be a corrective move up and be a C wave? It could, but it has characteristics of more being in a bullish trend with a move like that. So that's the bull case, man. Definitely right there, guys, for sure. So I think with your altcoins, you know, as long as this is going to do here correction and then maybe a swing back up into here like Bitcoin into those areas, then, you know, you're all 500. So the S&P 500 is an unusual case because that area right there came to that top area. So you have with there, and there's your flat, and there's your wave, and then this wave, and then that wave. So is this just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's going to do correction and go bullish again? It very well could, guys. You know, there's no doubt about that. That's a 5. That's definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no doubt about that. So I would expect this to have some sort of correction to this area, right into that area, and then go up. This wave went from October 22 all the way into January, say March 24. So you can expect a correction that's going to probably last that long, or it can last longer. Corrections can last longer than that. So you could have a 2-year correction in that area. Okay. So this definitely has a case for being in a bull run and then continuing on is what I see, guys. And the interesting thing is too, with this S&P 500 is that if this is your typical like diagonal type move that it made here, this is going to have a long drawn out sideways. It could be deep, but it could be sideways too. But I'll just put it like in this area as an example. You should have a really, really good thrust up into that area. This should be a very good area to be in the S&P 500 as an example. This wave, that wave should be stronger than this wave and more dynamic third wave is what I would guess. But at that point, and then let's see, what is the other one I wanted to check out here for the time being is other shit that is going on in the markets. So, oh, Ethereum. So, just looking at Ethereum, here's this wave too. Ethereum, you have a decent case here now too, guys. So let's check this out. So it's looking like Ethereum did the same thing here as the S&P 500. You can see right here, this is your wave one, here's two, here's your three, four, and five. So, I mean, it looks really, really nice if you put that together. There's no doubt about that. It did some type of either, if that's a diagonal, okay. Okay, so where's it going to correct to on these diagonals? Between wave two and wave four, right? So where's the target? Be right in this area on Ethereum. It'll land somewhere right around here to this area. Okay. The other thing is if Ethereum pops up to 3,000 plus or something like that, in my opinion, it'd probably be a good place to take something off the table, because it's going to be the time for this move. If Ethereum goes into a move like this, it's going to be the time. So you're looking at June of 22 to say March, let's say March, April of 24, right? So you're looking at almost 2 years. You could have a correction that could last 2 years, even longer. Now, the bearish case is very difficult to actually come up with in this move, because this is just too good looking to me. Look at that. I mean, this move is just too nice. Sometimes that's a red flag too. Touch, 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 touch. Could you say this is some complex correction? Yeah, you could. I would side on the air that this was a move. More than likely, if it is a complex correction and this whole thing is a corrective mess somehow, if you want to get WXY, that's the only thing, or something like, and it could be ABC. So it's got to be some sort of complex correction. The situation here is that you got one of these over here, and then you would have to take that and put it over here. So you'd be expecting something like that. So, I sold my Ethereum here at 22,100. So I'm not in Ethereum. Well, actually, no, I take that back. I still have some Ethereum, and I mean, I think a spike can happen with Ethereum up to near 3 grand. I think that could happen. Actually, guys, like this is a target 2,800 or something like that is what I would expect. So for a spike up there, and take some off the table is what not financial advice, but the deal. So, Ethereum, this over here, let's say it spikes up there, right? You have a throw over on that fifth wave. So here's your wave one, here's your wave three, and a fifth wave's like the throw over. Especially that's your telltale sign of this diagonal type move. That's a telltale sign of that, guys, and that actually is what you'd want to see. And then you would have confirmation that you're going into this, and then there's your next buy, probably in 2025 maybe, or something like that, and up to ready to get to roll on out of there. So if Ethereum is doing that, then maybe Bitcoin is doing that, guys. That's a good shot that Bitcoin could be making a move like that too. I mean, just looking at everything between GBTC, the S&P 500, and Ethereum, to me, man, it seems like you might get this hit to 55, and the ETF news and everything's behind it, or at least a hit up to 48. I would say 48 to 55. And then it's going to go into a long correction to this area. That's what I would say. So, all right, guys, that's the end of my video. Happy New Year's again, by the way, 2024. Just want to put that together for you. Keeping up on it. And with all this going on, the altcoins are still going to do pretty good in my opinion. So, and it's going to be more magical chairs probably within the altcoins to bounce around. Some of them been a real disappointment, like Chili's and stuff like that, guys. So, a real big disappointment, but some of them done really, really well, in my opinion. Demetria, let's check this one out. What's got going on here? I don't think they're done yet though. Some of them could still go on. Eagle finally took off a little bit. So what the Phantom here? Phantom's back up. So Phantom, yeah, Phantom's just in a wave up. It's probably could spike up a little bit higher, one more shot up, like near that 70 cents or something like that, or maybe tag 65 cents, and then it's probably going to go back into a correction. It looks like what we got here, man, is Phantom did this, man. You get your move back down, spiked up. So this was the INJ. Here's the thing. This is all I'm going to say about INJ, guys. All right. And this is all that matters. I was all through here telling you guys to buy this shit right here. And I was having so many people bitch and complain at this fucking videos that I made about INJ all in this area. That's where you're supposed to buy it. Right there. Okay. Same thing with Kaspa. Kaspa went well beyond my targets, and it looks like it's going to spike again, guys. This is probably 1, 2. This is your third. It's your fourth, and it's up for a fifth. And that could be 1, 2, 1, 2, and then it's off. It's probably going to have something like this right here. So Kaspa's good. Kaspa's good. That's crypto right there. That's crypto, and it's got volume to support it. Yeah, that's crypto right there, man. So LFG, man, up 300%. What's going on over here, man? Yeah, this thing could freaking probably go another 300%. Old chain link, let's see what it did. Yeah, so these are like the same, man. Like it's Bitcoin's in that fourth wave. Same thing with Chainlink. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's in a fourth wave, another spike up. Probably take it a while though. Probably take it a while. Matic, fine. Let's see. Nakamoto Games. You guys knew my position on Nakamoto Games. Is one of the coins that I like the most. And through here. So Nakamoto Games. I didn't like Near Protocol, but it actually did pretty good, man. I got to give Near Protocol credit. I got to give that freaking credit, man. It did all right. I'm just not a Near Protocol fan. Let's see what else. Yes, Solana did a lot better than I expected, man. Big time. So Solana. Damn, man. It's got support for volume. So this is a third wave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Solana's still going to roll, guys, probably. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like there's more waves in there. So, 1, 2, and then once it hits there, it could be long wait and then another spike. VRA was one I was tip on. Let's see here. What's got going on? Damn, man. Freaking lackluster performance on this bad boy. It did spike, man, but it didn't perform like I thought it was going to perform. Be straight with you. Oh, XRP fanboys, what's going on here? I haven't been keeping up with XRP. I just figured it was going to go sideways just like it is right now. So that's what I take on XRP. I think it's a shit coin. I don't even freaking stand the coin. Sorry, XRP fanboys, but the coin sucks. Just my take on it. UFO gaming, let's see what we got going on here. So same thing with UFO gaming, man. It was just lackluster performance, man. So doesn't look like it's finished. Have another spike. Have another spike. So that's my take on it. The overall deals with the market and stuff like that, guys. So I think your altcoins are going to be fine. Litecoin, what did Litecoin do here? So Litecoin, same thing, lackluster performance. It's probably in some sort of correction, man. So who knows what the hell this was? A mess. This was a mess, man. What a junk. And then came back down. Now it's doing something, maybe something like that. Um, you know, so that's how I see it on Litecoin, guys. Hope you can hear my voice okay. I'm just like standing back a little bit, but ICP finally popped out of there, man. I saw that a little while back. I was like, damn, man, thing finally broke $4. Now it's at 13. So it's doing okay, man. You know, it's whizzing out of there. Fundamentally, ICP is pretty darn good, guys. If I was going to look at just fundamentals, ICP would be the top of the list. So GLQ, check this out. Lackluster performance again, man. So it's a little lackluster performance again on Gala, man. These things freaking ripped. It's because Ethereum ripped. All these other coins, some of these coins are, when Ethereum over here went over this, and it was this rip on Ethereum right here. I mean, this move, I think Ethereum did it, and I think it was like BNB, and it came down and boom, and it just ripped right out of there. If you look at this, this was like July of 22, and then August of 22. So if you're over here buying Ethereum at $1,000, I mean, you've done okay. Problem is the time. And I think it may continue to go on because the S&P 500 is probably going to spike a little bit more and go into a correction. So crypto is going to have a headwind if S&P 500 and all the TradFi markets are kind of in a correction. More than likely all these things are going to want to go into a correction, right? So except for your outliers that might spike or something like that. So Casper, let's see. Might still continue to roll, man. It's got support from volume right there. That's what I see right here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, something like that, guys. Casper. So Polkadot. It's not bad. Here's the thing, though. Here's my overall take on it, guys. It's like the crypto market does not have the feel and the thrust. The good thing is the stable coins are starting to trend up. So people are going back into the market. They're getting risk on and everything in the stable coin market. So there's like some activity to try like for bullishness and things like that. But the reality of it is that it's not really, what crypto has experienced back here. The last wave for Bitcoin coming out of the COVID crash. Oh, I said that word. So, hey, whatever, man. But out of that crash, that was a serious thrust and a little bit different. So I think Bitcoin, if I was to put everything on the table, I think Bitcoin's going to spike to 45 to 48K and it's going to go into a correction. It's a hard decision right there. Down and correct. Is Bitcoin going to do that? Is it going to do that? You know, is it going to do that? Take it out. Yeah, I'm on regular and then get out of there again. I don't know. That's a tough one because you do like on here in Bitcoin with this move here and ABC, and then this is going to come down and correct like that. I mean, there is a case for that. There's no doubt about that, guys. But the signals for, the S&P 500 going up diagonally, coming into a correction, and then go back up. I mean, you would figure that Bitcoin would do it. You got GBTC, same thing. You have Ethereum actually looks halfway decent, just in a long drawn out diagonal move. So, you know, you just have to play your cards right in this area. What are you going to do? I mean, right now, my plan would be, hey, take some off the table and then get ready for this, is what I would do. Just get ready for those signals in this area for this. And if this is 1, 2, well, I take that back. I take that back because it needs to have the shape of 5 waves. Now that I think about that. So if you have a wave 1 and here's a 2, you need a 3 and then a 4 and then a 5, right? So I don't like, guys, it's like that's just how I'm looking at it. Go back to Bitcoin. Let's see here. There's a Bitcoin. You know how I'm looking at it like that, guys. So um that's how I see it. Like it's correction, spike up, and then with Bitcoin, you want to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all right, guys. That's all that I got. You should be able to do pretty well in some of this market right now, I would think. I'm just holding on to my coins, man. I'm not trading. I'm not going to do anything that. I have a lot of other things going on, SEO type stuff that I'm working on, actually in other languages. And I'm probably going to start doing some more of just all this crap that's out there on SEO and these guys and does AI content rank and all this other stuff. Yeah, it ranks. Yeah, it's just a matter of keeping it there. It's like, the AI writes better than most people write, that I've seen. It writes better than I do. Like if I was to put my own words out there, I'm not a good writer. So I mean, I would be right using the deal. So and then the backlinks, man, and going on and on and on about backlinks, and so let's see what else are going on about too. The images, the images are really good. You got Dolly version 6 and Midjourney, which produces really, really nice images. So you can do images and shit like that. And which is really easy. I mean, I know guys are using very established domains and they're just using 100% AI content on their posts, and their posts are doing just fine. And they're using the AI images and putting the posts as 100% AI. Of course, when they post it out there, they got a name on it. It says so-and-so wrote the article, which, probably should have an author there anyhow. Articles without authors, man, to me is suspicious already. It's like, why would you write an article and not have an author say this is the person who put that on there? That to me is obvious. That should be standard shit. Um, let's see. So, but they have AI content that's ranking, and I've seen AI content that hasn't ranked, and it was shit content. So that was the reality of it. It wasn't AI or human. It was the fact that it was shit content, and it just got slammed. And let me see kind of what they're going on about, but just trying to automate everything right now too. So automate. ChatGPT is actually pretty good trading with Bitcoin too, by the way, guys. It does pretty well. I think it's ChatGPT. Yeah, you can do it. It gives you pretty good strategies too. You can bounce your ideas of what you want to trade and bounce it off of ChatGPT. I'm sure some guys are using it right now, but automated trading and stuff like that is probably going to be more along the lines, man, if you're trading it. So it's what I would be looking into and things like that. So That's pretty much all that I got that I can think of right now, guys. So it's 2024, man. So if you're here in crypto, you've endured, I guess you could say, and it's going up, man. It's like doing really I'm not here to say, hey, is it a bull run? It's bullish, but is 100%? Does people know 100% that this is a bull run? Hell no, they don't. But it's pretty obvious that it looks like the S&P 500 is probably coming up to a top here in the next month or two. Same thing with the NASDAQ. So it's probably going to be the same thing with freaking Bitcoin. And it doesn't take much to probably figure that out. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like or dislike. Peace.